And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Now here's Holiday. Lillard outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And Houston has possession. Following the bucket by Boston. Pass to Kispert. From behind the arc. The three. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka for a minute. I asked him about the star power that they're up against tonight, and he said, quote, "I'm not worried about the highlight reel plays. I'm worried about the relentless nature of that team over there. And the ringleader is Jrue Holiday. He plays every possession on both ends of the floor."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Tatum. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Jrue Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Jrue Holiday is elite, period.
Now here's Smith. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. There's a screen. Pass to Bosch. Clock at 6. Here's Thompson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
It's Lillard with the drive. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside, Green. Thompson with a screen. And he's going for the oop here. Lillard right side. It's rebounded by Houston.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
To the paint. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
How about Porzingis? Shrugs off the hit. That work in the weight room paying off already. You gotta love the time he's put in to make himself a challenge.
Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Tatum can't hit. And Houston has possession. And Jrue Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And there's 1:45 left in the opening quarter. For 3, Smith.
Boy, as good as he is on the offensive end, Jason Tatum showing he can be a factor defensively.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Checking in for the Celtics.
1:33 left in the first quarter. The kick to Tatum. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
The three, Smith. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Tatum. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. 1:02 left in the first quarter here. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
They set the pick. Thompson with it to halt the run. Damian Lillard with the rebound.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Bridges. Now Porzingis. Up top Bridges. Now here's Lillard. Covered by Smith. Clock is at 3. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Just such a good feel for the game. Porzingis sees that clock dwindling, stays calm. Money in the bank, baby.
Outside, Green. There's the triple. The Rockets again can't hit. And so the first quarter is in the books. Boston out in front, up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back.
The Celtics, 15.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
I mean, a smart shooter. I like watching Van Vliet measure the defense and stick them with the J.
Pass to Tatum. Look at Tatum using his length.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. Here's Whitmore outside. Boston pulls it in. Here's Bridges. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Knocks it loose. VanVleet with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. It's stolen by Tatum. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, BA, I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Tipped away. In transition, here they come. Flushes it down to finish the break.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Deflected by Gobert. VanVleet with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it. Boston with the ball. It's a three-point game. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Artest can't get it to go. Outside Eason. Ooh, great D that time from Craig. Pass to Clarkson.
2 minutes remaining.
And he banks in the layup.
2 minutes.
And the Celtics lead by 5.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. And the three-pointer goes. Van Vliet got 6 in the quarter.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Now Bridges. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Pass to Whitmore. Here's Eason. And here's Whitmore from outside the arc. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better. You know, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Whitmore. And it's Houston scoring again.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Outside Tatum. Outside Holiday. There's 49 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Tatum. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Tatum's got 6 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Celtics ball.
Here's Holiday. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 3-point Boston lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Whitmore. Four on the clock. Fires for 3. That one doesn't drop. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Celtics leading by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Rockets trail by 3. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Porzingis punishing inside.
Kristaps Porzingis, with that release point and that size, difficult to check in the painted area.
Pass to Eason. No good on the triple.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Bridges with it. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
Pass to Kispert. Smith outside. Kispert on the wing. He's got 6. 4-3. Tatum pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
He takes it in. Nails the baby hook. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Both teams deciding to change it up. Rockets trail by 9. Pick by Smith. This one for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Smith's gotten his second bucket.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
They set the screen. Oh, Lillard just owning the paint.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Eason. Kispert, right side. From the arc. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And Bosch gets it to go.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Craig. Left side Holiday. Back to Craig. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
2 minutes remaining.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Smith. The 3 is up. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston leading by 6. Thompson with a steal. 3 on 3. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
.55 seconds left in the third quarter. They kick it out to Porzingis. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Boston making a switch here. So it's Boston now. Their biggest lead of the game is 9. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And Houston making a change here.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Pass to Bosch. Back to Thompson. That's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Artest. Soft touch off the glass. Artest has got 7.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. Celtics lead by 8. Here's Tatum. Tatum will take it all the way for the jam.
Well, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
And there's a pick. Pass to Smith. Count it from distance. He's got 9.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The Celtics, 48.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So it's Boston now. They lead by 7. Lillard outside. Pass to Tatum. Out to Bridges. Back to Tatum. Whitmore with it. Picked up by Tatum. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
On the wing, Brooks. Van Vliet outside. The 3. And Houston, another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Boston leading by 4. Lillard left side. Out to Bridges. Launches a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Brooks. Thompson outside. Back to Brooks. And stolen by Bridges. Beyond the arc. Artest can't get it to go. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
To the left wing. For 3, here's Lillard. Pass to Artest. Back to Bridges. 3-pointer. That one no good. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for Houston. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
You gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So both teams changing it up here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked to the team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Okay, thanks, Allie. On target from range.
This is exactly why you can't leave anyone on Drew Holiday's team open. He will find your mistake.
Here's Green. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by Houston. Whitmore with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Counted.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
On the wing, Tatum. Back to Holiday. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Porzingis sets a screen. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dillon delivers.
Pass to Lillard. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Knocked away. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Back to Brooks. Let's go with a 3. No good that time. Celtics trail by 3. Tatum with it. Green picks him up. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his third foul of the game. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Holiday. They need this. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, we talk a lot about Jrue Holiday's physical play. What about the finesse right there? Great shot fake.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
59 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Thompson. Outside, Green. The 3-ball. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Great to see guys don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen. Holiday ready to fight for that bucket. Big time delivery.
36 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. They double team Thompson. Picked by Smith. Pass to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Yes!
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Bridges with it. Yes!
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And so it's the Rockets who come out on top.